Hey, how we doing, guys? Gray here, and today we're back for week 6 of PAC. We're going up against MattOshea and his Montreal Milotics for literally the 1000th time, it feels like. But always a pleasure to face him. It's actually quite nice to play at a decent time. Like, the last few times have been alright, but I remember the days of playing at like 3 AM against Matt because his schedule was wildly late for me. But make sure to go check him out. He's a great content creator and a fantastic battler. He is killing it in this league. Like if you're enjoying the content, subscribe, all of that. And then, as you can see, team on the screen. Let's go ahead and get into the battle. Okay, so here we are for the game. He brings in the Dunsparce, the Raichu, Talonflame, Iron Treads, Quillfish, and Annihilape. Roughly what I was expecting. I did expect some other low tiers, or some of his low tiers, because half his team is like top tier, and then the other half is kind of like mid to low tiers. The Dunsparce might be a little bit annoying, try and get a poison on that as early as I can. Not a great deal to stop a Spath for a late game. I just need to make sure that I check for Terra types, and also I need to make sure that things are weakened that need to be weakened. There needs to be like a little bit of chip on a few of his mons. He doesn't have a Dark type on his draft, so I am pretty happy just to lead off with my Goldengo. Yep, that's definitely what that Pokemon is. I saw Fandango, I was like, yep, that's a Goldengo. Lead off with my Grimmsnarl and go from there. We can parting shot on pretty much everything on this team. If he wants to set up hazards first turn, then he might be able to, but let's just see how much Quillfish actually does to my Grimmsnarl, because he could just Poison Jab turn 1. I also could just taunt him turn 1. That's what I'm thinking. We actually do quite a lot with Dark Pulse, in fact, so we're 2 Chaos with Poison Jab, but good luck, have fun to Matt. Okay, so he's going to go with Raichu. This is pretty okay. I don't know how much a Raichu actually will do to me, but regardless, I think my best play is always going to be to just go ahead and parting shot out of here. It's not clear amulet, so he can't actually prevent this. Something I've learned this season in a couple of mocks is that you can actually block parting shot, which is very, very annoying. And I think that setting up rocks here is going to be my best play. Might catch a Volt Switch, might catch a Surf. I think a -1 Surf shouldn't be doing too much. Or a Discharge, that also works. Even if he Terrors into a Water type, I don't think there's 2 KOs. No, it doesn't. So I can go ahead and set up rocks. Don't know if that's choice or not, it could be. We're going to see the Dunsparce. So do I actually want to curse this? There's part of me that definitely wants to do that. The only issue is how much is a Shadow Ball going to do from this? Why is on the calc it got Boom Burst, but then it's Adamant Max Attack? Can somebody please explain this to me? Shadow Ball. We could actually still curse it, technically, even if it's modest max. So fuck it, I'll click it. Goes for the Glare. I mean, if anything's going to get paralyzed, I guess it's best for it to be this. This is kind of expendable in this game. So yeah, we'll throw off a Curse. Going to get a nice little bit of chip on this. If only Palossand got Mean Look. Also, what the fuck is happening to his body? I don't know if anyone else can see what's going on with the sand at the back. That's just straight up not right. I don't know what's going on with Palossand, but he is not having a good time. I will just Earth Power. Could see a Talonflame come in. I don't think they want to stay in. They could just roost, I guess. But that seems like a very passive and unnecessary play. I don't expect this to be Shadow Ball with Glare. I guess it could be like 2 attacks, Glare, Roost, but I'm assuming it's either just going to be, well, I assume it's Boom Burst. Boom Burst is the most likely move. Yeah, he's going to withdraw. Hopefully not into Talonflame, but that could have gone better. That does a respectable amount of damage though. That's actually pretty respectable. And I will just go out into my Grimmsnarl. That doesn't look like it was Spadef. Like, surely that doesn't do that much damage to Spadef Annihilape. Could just be max HP, 25 to 30. That looks about right, I would say. That's actually if it's Careful nature, so 28 to 33. Yeah, I can see that. And Grimmsnarl, yeah, should take this just fine, because we are a Grimmsnarl. And he's going to take some Rocky Helmet Chip, which is very, very nice for us. And do I want to taunt this? I could just Gleam. What's the most likely thing to come in? I mean, I just Gleam because I can go ahead and Parting Shot on pretty much anything. And if he's not Spadef, then this would do a lot of damage. Quillfish comes in, that makes sense. But it's going to take rocks, and I can taunt this. Albeit, do I want to taunt? That's respectable damage. If he sets up hazards, I can always just get rid of them later. So I'll just Parting Shot. I don't mean there's any reason to not do that there. I can go into Muck. I think Muck's fine. I could also just go back into you, but I think, yeah, Muck's just going to be better. At -1, this really won't be doing much at all. There's spikes. Some were surprised he went for spikes. I should have taunted, but at the same time, I thought the taunt would be super obvious. I'm just going to go for a Thunderbolt. Hopefully you stay in thinking I can't touch you. Because I know for sure I'd rather have 2 spikes on his side and rocks on mine than vice versa. Yeah, there you go, there's a second spike. This should do just over half, so I don't know whether it's probably about a roll to knock this out. Just misses out. This is fine though, I don't mind this. I can gunk, but let's be honest, if anything's going to come in here, it's going to be Treads. If Treads could come in, I just want to go Palossand as a mid-ground. It's at -1, so it's not doing much at all to Palossand. Like, we're probably looking at 30-ish%. And there's a Treads. Nice. Knockoff would do no damage to me now because I don't have an item. And an Earth Power would certainly hurt. Do I just want to shore up? I could just shore up. There shouldn't be anything that's going to cause me too many issues. And if he rapid spins, firstly, he's an idiot. I'm a ghost type, but I'm an idiot for thinking he might rapid spin. I guess maybe the Dunsparce comes in again. If the Dunsparce comes in, I don't believe there's got anything that can touch me, so I will just curse again. And at some point, I really want to get my Cinderace in to be able to court change and get rid of these hazards. Well, I say get rid of these hazards, get rid of the worst hazards on my side. Yeah, in comes the Dunsparce. He has seen Curse, so I don't think that's the right play to go for. But it would be funny. I will go into Muck instead, actually. Let's just see what this wants to do. Hex. Glad I switched out. Very glad I switched out on that one. I will throw off a Toxic, because he might just want to glare me, and I don't care too much about being glared, since I am Resto Chesto. There's a potential for me to click Drain Punch as well, which would do damage to the Iron Treads, so you might not want to go Treads. We might see Annihilape come out, and Toxicking Annihilape is also great. But he may also just not care about Drain Punch damage. Yeah, he doesn't, okay. I guess that's fair. We're going to take, or he's going to take a round of rocks. Doesn't do any damage. Would love to get those spikes onto his side. But I will just go into my Lilligant here, because I'm pretty free to just throw off a Stun Spore. There's not a lot on this team that really wants to switch into this outside of Talonflame, and slowing down Talonflame would be amazing for me. Just go to the Earthquake, that's going to do very little. I might be in range actually of an Ice Spinner. He's just going to spin, so he's going to take Rocky Helmet Chip. And hopefully we land with this stun spore. If we don't, we don't. We don't. Maybe should have just gone for the Leech Seed, I guess, on that turn, but not the end of the world, I guess. I think I'll just leave Storm for damage. If he's got Ice Spinner, it will knock me out here, but it will do more Rock Chip, or more Rocky Helmet Chip to him. Iron Head does knock me out, okay. But we always take that extra round of Rocky Helmet Chip. He is fast now, so I do need to be careful of that. But you should never be able to do enough damage to Palossand. So I am going to go ahead and I'm going to just Earth Power. I really need to get Cinderace in soon, otherwise I am going to take a lot of chip. It's going to start racking up. It's going to withdraw, maybe Talonflame comes in. Annihilape again. I'm just going to Earth Power again. If you Rage Fist, it's not the end of the world. But I think you might Drain Punch. Just expecting the Grimmsnarl to come in and not wanting to die to the Rocky Helmet. Oh, you fucking... you make the play. And then it comes back to bite you in the ass, because that happened. I guess now going into Grimmsnarl is the better play. Because we've shown what we want to go for. If he is choice locked, then there's no way that he stays in, right, and Drain Punches again. Yeah. So we are going to take a shit ton from this. But Annihilape's going to go down. So a little unfortunate in how that all happened. But it's paralysis, it's bound to happen at some point. We are weakening everything to be in range of our Espastra now, though, which is ideal. If I can get those spikes onto his side, that will literally be best case scenario. And if we can get rid of Treads, does Muck kind of just solo this team? I think it might. I say solo, it's going to struggle to do that because it is a Muck. But still. Just out of interest, how much would my Cinderace take from a Surf at -1? Should take it okay. Again, we don't know the item, it could be Specs. I do think Surf is coming out here, but I don't have a great deal of options. I think I've got to just go into Cinderace and get rid of these spikes. Yeah, it's a Surf. Are you Specs? No. Okay, cool. So, yeah, now's the time to get rid of this. These annoying ass hazards. This could be sashed. So he might just stay in and Surf again. He could also Terra Water. Terra Water wouldn't do enough. He just discharges. No powers, please. Thank you. And with that, I'm then going to go back into my Palossand. Keeping Cinderace alive is still absolutely fine. It does a lot of damage to the rest of his team. And we got information that this is not choice locked. And now if we can force some switches, absolutely ideal, but we've actually got to force the switches first. Sensible Reflect. Wow, did not expect that. Is it Light Clay then? Could well be Light Clay. I can set up rocks. Like, what's stopping this now? Actually, not a lot. I could just Earth Power this. I don't see any reason not to. Yeah, it's going to Light Screen. I'll set up rocks after this. Is it like an SD Talonflame? Is that the end game here? So we break a potential Sash, if it is Sash. Surf should not 2-hit KO me from here. Oh, it does nothing. Yeah, give me that Water Compaction. That's the first time anybody in the history of Pokemon has said that. If they just made it so Water Compaction actually did something, outside of just raising your defense. Like, if you were immune to water and it raised your defense, move would be, the ability would be insane. However, they decided, nah, this Sandcastle doesn't deserve that. And that's just rude, quite frankly. So this is going to take a lot of chip. Much chip. and I just go into Muck. And if he wants to go into Iron Treads, then I just go back into Palossand. We just play this game. I fully expected that. And I fully expect the Treads to come in. I think as long as we keep the hazards on his side of the field, we might just be able to win. Through hazards alone. almost hazards alone. Yeah, Treads, you can keep coming in. I don't mind this. Because now you're racking up a lot of chip damage. And I can just go out into Palossand for free. There's not a lot on your team that actually is able to deal with Palossand at this point. Now, if I was Rocky Helmet on this, we've been in for a great time. Has he got to go for the para? I think he's got to go for a para, right? Regardless, I think my play is always to shore up. I'd be shocked if he didn't go for Iron Head. Yeah. But we do get the shore up off, which is very, very nice for me. The Reflex and Aware off. Even better, getting rid of these annoying ass hazards, and by hazards I mean screens. If only I had something that was quicker than this, that would have been ideal. Now I'm just going to Earth Power. So if we can get one attack off, yeah, cool. A little unfortunate that they're here to stay. But I think now we're in a position where possibly I just go into a Spathra and I click Protect. And I think I can win. So regardless, I try and keep these hazards up and just go for an Earth Power. EQs, does that knock me out from here? It does knock me out from here. I honestly couldn't have told you. Cinderace also does the thing, but I think now is the time. I'll just Terra Blast this, and if he goes out into the Dunsparce afterwards, I don't stay in. I literally can't stay in. I believe. Apparently he was faster than me? Oh, no, you're right, you're right. It is a faster mon. I'm an idiot. My brain was like, oh, I'm quicker. See, this is why you pay attention. Because those hazards actually would have very much helped me. However, unless he's like Max Bedef Chopple or some shit. Does he have to be Max Bedef? I think he's in range of Terra Blast now anyway. We're only at +1. Does Talonflame now just beat me? Because Talonflame can definitely come in. Do I just then sack off my Grimmsnarl? So sack off Grimmsnarl and then go into Muck. All in all, that was very stupid. All those plays were very stupid. Because I should have just gone into Cinderace and prevented all of this from happening. But yeah. Okay, it's acrobatics, so I guess he has no item, which would have meant that those rocks would have been huge. So good job, me. I think it's going to have to be a Muck. A Muck play, and hope that Muck can do this. I will just gunk. He's going to withdraw. Is it going to be Corfish? Yep. That makes sense. Alright, well this comes in. And I think I have to Toxic it. That does a pretty reasonable amount of damage. I will go for a rest. I think I have to go for rest. I need to keep Muck healthy. I don't know actually how much that did. It shouldn't do enough. I should be able to click rest here. Yeah, okay. I actually think the Cinderace might be the least useful of the mons that are left. And a Spathra, I probably just need to get up to +1 or +2 speed. Just checking how much a Dunsparce Boom Burst would do. But the annoying ass calc does not allow me to do that. Yeah, I think that's kind of got to be my play at this point. If I just protected once on the Iron Shreds, we'd be in a lot better position. I believe I just need to go for one Carmine hit. If I can get one Carmine off, it should be okay. So whether or not I Carmine or I... Because this, he needs this to be my Muck. He could definitely glare me. I think in that case I protect once. Because if I get paralyzed... he just went for a Boom Burst. Alright then. If I am just a +2, is that enough with a Spathra to take down Talonflame? Not even close. So I think I do need to Carmine. Man, I'm so shocked that he just clicked Boom Burst there and not Glare. That was wild. I think Terra Blasting is always the play because then I get damage off. That way I get damage off on the Talonflame. Wishing I was Lumina Crash right now. Lumina Crash would have been better off, but you know, it is what it is. It's only marginally better. I'm Terra fighting now, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and fall over. Terra Blaster's roughly the same. So I gotta go for stored power. I should have protected. Just stupid little things that I'm doing in this game. Hopefully it won't cost me too much, but one protect there, and I think it would have been good. Though some weird things are happening on my calcs that are showing very different readings, but who knows what's going on with that. It's because I'm calculating an Espathra against an Espathra. Good job, me. So we T-bolt this. Goes for Roost. Maybe we get a Para. We get a lucky Para. Nope. Okay, well, we'll Gunk Shot instead then. I think a lot of this come... Okay, he's got Willow. Can we get a Poison then? Get a Poison? No Poison? No Poison. Tough. Guess I got a Toxic you then. Guess I'm gonna have to do this. I'm gonna do this a long way instead. This is not how I want to play the game. And honestly, if I had just been a little bit less of an idiot during this game, it wouldn't be how I have to play this game. He's gonna Terra. Are you Terra Steel? Bulk up. Gotcha. That's still pretty reasonable damage. And I guess if I can keep you attacking, then we're fine. If I miss one Gong Shot, I think this game's done. There we go. Just speak that into existence. I played like an idiot, so I don't actually deserve to win this game, but you know, it is what it is. I made some good plays, and then I made some horrible, horrible misplays that have cost me so much. I just have to rest it off now, aren't I? I think I've just got to try and rest out this game. Oh, there's no chance. There's absolutely no chance. This is a tough loss, because it literally was just my brain not functioning for 2 turns, or 3 turns, and it's cost me so much. But it is what it is. Just gonna macro again. Oh, okay, that crit did so much damage. And that's gonna be game. Super annoying way to lose. Like, it really is. Because like, he lives on like 10 HP, and I could have prevented that if I had just clicked protect one more time. Literally just needed to click protect one more time and I'd been okay. But you know, it is what it is. If I had also not let the hazards go away, if I had gone into Cinderace instead, or click Protect on that turn, honestly, there's a couple of things here that is going to annoy me, it's going to bug me. But it's just so, me and the Spathra just don't work. It just straight up don't work. Every game that it looks like is good, I just fuck it up. So yeah, it's tough. It's tough. I guess maybe I should have gone for the Calm Mind. I still can't believe that he just let me, was going to let me just click Calm Mind for free. But it is what it is. It's a game we play. Definitely going to be a game lost rather than, I guess, a win lost. I don't know how you know what I mean. Should have won it, didn't win it. I'm rambling on a lot, so go and check out Matt. His link will be down in the description below, as well as the other coaches for the PAC this season. And if you did enjoy battle, albeit we are throwing, like, subscribe, all that shit. Till next one, have a great day, guys. Peace.